We're back playing again. I got a 2-day streak in the bottom right corner here, but you can't see that. You can't actually see anything. There we go. Okay. Oh god, it's gonna auto abort. We'll do e4, e5 again, just like yesterday's video when I was yelling at my opponent. We're gonna do better this time. I'm gonna think. So that's my big issue is I don't think anymore. I just play. He's playing King's Knight. We'll see if he does Ponziani. I hope he does Ponziani. I was gonna say he's playing Ponziani, but that's not right. Not yet. Oh, he's just doing the London. Maybe the fried liver. I don't really know how to defend the fried liver well, but I know this works. I know it's passable, so we'll go for this. If he goes here, we'll go for this. The reason why this is a threat is because there is 2 attackers on this pawn. He didn't have to do that, so now I can actually deflect this in time. I could even play this now. I'll just go here, just be safe. He didn't have to do this. Only time you have to push this is if I don't put a knight here, because then you need to be defended by the bishop. But that doesn't work because I don't know if I explained that well. Probably not. I will just copy his structure. Now we can castle. Very average position so far. I like to play this. It's not usually a very good move, but it's so passable and it just confuses your opponent, especially at my level. I'm only 1170. Um, so we'll go for that. I bet you it'll eat like 30 seconds of his time. We'll see. Because they want to cling on to this bishop however they can. And also, it's so strong. That's a fine move. Yeah, I didn't see that I undefended this. Now he can get out of this by doing that, and he'll be up a pawn by the end of it. And I'll have a weaker king. I don't think he'll see this, though. I hope he doesn't. We'll look at the sequence after the game. We're on move 8. Yeah, so now he can take with the bishop, and I take, and he takes, and I take. Now my king's weak, and he's up a pawn. Okay, that doesn't do much. I'll just take this, because now it doubles his pawns. I could go here. We'll do that. I could also just win a pawn for free. I do like this because it doubles his pawns here, but the king's not super unsafe when this pawn's gone. It's more of when this pawn's gone. Yeah, we'll take the free pawn. Now we're attacking this. That's nice. We can go f5. Bully the knight. It weakens the king, but... Oh, yeah, okay. So that's probably a really good move. Because now we lose all of our pressure on this. I mean, we could play f5 anyway. So we'll... Okay, so what he's offering right now is I'll take, and he'll put his knight here. But I think what I'd be happier doing is messing up his pawns here, doubling these pawns. Oh, but okay, the only difference is if I take here, he could take with the queen. But in an ideal world, let's say he takes with the pawn. And then I could take this. Now he has to take this with the pawn, because there's no other way to take it. And now, look at this structure, if his pawns are like this. I also think f5 is definitely in like a handful of variations here. Like maybe like takes... No. Like takes f5. If he takes, I'll take, and then we'll trade. Queens. I will take this. Okay, he does take with the pawn. He didn't have to. And now we go here, and we got the pawn structure we wanted. His rook is open, but I mean, who cares? I don't. We have fun stuff with the knight too. The knight's pretty happy here. I'll go here just to attack this pawn and develop my queen. I don't think that can ever be a bad move. Developing with a tempo. I mean, he has this, but who cares? Yeah, I mean, that just doesn't do much. It attacks our knight, but, I mean, this pressure doesn't matter. We'll just move the knight. Where does the knight want to be? Oh, if this knight wasn't here, we'd have a pretty happy square. I think this is okay to plan for this in the future. Is there anywhere else? I could also go here, and if he takes, I'll go here. But then we're pinned. That doesn't feel very comfortable. He can just hit me with this. Yeah, I'll just move. All we have to do now is bring a rook, and we have more pressure on this than is comfortable for him to deal with. And then the knight can come in and threaten stuff after that. I mean, that might not even be good. Bring in the knight, because if I go here and he defends it, then I can go here attacking this, and there's no way to defend that. Does his knight have any moves before I play this? Not really. He could trade with me. Um, Never mind. No, not with the rook there. Yeah, he can't play that either, right? Takes. Oh, he can. Ugh, that's 1200 basics right there. I should have. When I'm attacking a pawn, he could just push it. He doesn't need to defend it. He's actually happier now, because now my rook can't come here. And I can't go here anymore. Okay, this was probably best move. I want to look at that. 16 and 8 we're looking at. Move 8 and move 16. I could double the rooks. I'll just do that because I don't want to burn time. I'm an idiot. Okay. I don't want to go here just because now he's up a pawn. Off letting him force a queen trade doesn't seem very fun. And then now we blunder that, but it's okay. Okay, I'm lucky that I'm alive right now because that was a pretty bad mistake, missing that this rook was defending this pawn. Because I saw that earlier, I just forgot. The only reason we can get out of this is because we can move every single piece. I mean, that's just unnecessary. I just don't feel comfortable moving the rook. I'll just go down here. Why not? Yeah, that's definitely the best move. I don't know why I thought so long on that. Because now we can put some pressure here. I'm almost trapped. I'm lucky I'm not trapped. The last 5 moves, I'm lucky to still have a chance. I am attacking this pawn now. I've got 3 attackers. If he takes, I like my knight being here better. And I also like prolonging on defending this. He just attacks me. I'm not trapped. I can go here or here. I think this is definitely better. Wow, but it's scary. Because we're undefending this pawn. Yeah. This is such a messy position. I don't know what's going on anymore. Like, I see, like, a bunch of things I could go for, but all of them feel like they just die. Oh, we actually have to do that. Not really. There's no mate threat because I have this pushed, but this is a prospect in some ways. I don't think it'll ever happen. But I mean, now we defend it. I don't think that matters. I'm thinking about this wrong. I do like the idea of doing this, and I feel like it's got enough pressure behind it that um we can actually get something going. It does look like a one move mate threat, but I don't know. It feels pretty powerful because we can double the rooks. We can double or not. Sorry, we can bring the rook. We can double the rooks once we go here. I'm trying to think what is he gonna do here. I don't know. I think my position might be okay right now. It's probably equal. Oh, am I trapped? I'm so close to being trapped. Wow. Why didn't I see that? That's a perfectly good move. I'm trying to find what my opponent's going to play, and I don't see the most obvious threat. This doesn't hang anything, does it? Okay, well, now I'm attacking two pawns. But, I mean, this is so fringe right now. There's not much defense. And, of course, I'm down 4 minutes on the clock, and I'm down two pawns. Piano game. That's what it says. Look, piano game. I wonder why. Who named this opening? Alright, he brings the knight. I mean, he has this check. I don't know what that does. It doesn't feel helpful. He also has this check. He's defending this pawn. He's got a couple things going for him. I could go here, right? Yeah, absolutely. But it's 8 for 9. But then I'll have a queen. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, but okay, I'm an idiot. Then he'll just play this. Wow, that was so stupid. I'm glad I didn't play that. I'm out of time. I'll go here to get rid of all the checks. Oh, you know what else it does? I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid. I'm lucky that this worked. This severed the connection between these two pieces. He could have taken it if I didn't bring the queen here. I'm just lucky. All right, what do I do now? I'm out of time. He's attacking the rook. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to. I was trying to select pieces. Oh my god, I did not mean to do that. That's obnoxious. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, he doesn't even take it. He could have taken it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. I got to lock in now. He's just gonna take this. Ah! Alright. We'll go here. Defended by the rook. And now everything's... Look at this geometry. We're just gonna slam this rook into the top rank if he lets me. That's the only way I'll, Oh, is there a perpetual draw? Oh my god, he's an idiot. He just lost. He just lost the game. Then I go here. It's not... No. No, it's not that simple. He is in trouble, but I don't know if I'm winning. Alright, we'll go here, because I'm out of time. And we'll go... Oh, we can't do that. We'll go here just because he doesn't have mate. He was attacking my rook. Again, I got lucky. Alright, that doesn't do anything because I have this. Now that you moved your rook. And then I have this. Hopefully. Is he going to go up or down? If he goes down, it's game over. He has to go up. Oh, it's game over in either way. I won. I won. Yeah, it's mate. Oh my god. That's what you get, bro. I ran out of time, so he started playing fast just so I couldn't think on his time. And I ended up losing him. He had 4 minutes to not throw that because 5 moves ago it was like up 7 for him. Are you going up or down? I got 11 seconds, bro. Yeah, okay. Yeah, either way it was mate and 1. Oh my god. That was stressful. Okay, we'll analyze that. Let me switch to this. That'll make me bigger. E4, E5, knight F3, knight C6, bishop out, knight F6. Again, that's not a bad move at all. So this all works right now. And then he does this, which he could have played this, and then I would have gone here, which is best move with the 2 knight setup to get out of fried liver. D5 survives. I don't know the Traxler because I always mess it up, which is so funny. But I know that this survives. Oh, well, anyways, that's not what happened. I do play H6 here. I don't think that's a good move, but I was scared. So I do it. It barely bumps his analysis in his favor. But yeah, I mean, this is such a standard position. Here, I go here and I hang this pawn. And I'm talking about like, oh, this confuses my opponent. I'm just an idiot. He didn't get confused at all. He's like, oh, free pawn. So that doesn't help me. That's good for his analysis. Oh, and that's even worse. Oh, okay. I know why. I know why. It's because bishop takes. Yeah, like I said, he goes here. I take, he takes, I take. Weak king, and he's up a pawn. I actually saw this. I just assumed he wouldn't. I was playing Hope Chess. I'm glad I saw that. That was interesting. Now, what I wish I had seen, instead of like knowing this is bad but he won't play it, I wish I knew what a good move was here. So what does it want me to play? Knight takes c4. So I can just take this, and then he would take with the knight. I just didn't like that because I had an opportunity to hurt his pawn structure, and he let me do it. So here he retreats, and now I take. And so this game is kind of all about ruining his pawn structure. Look at this. Double, double, isolated. So that's why my position's so good here. Until I make this mistake. I thought for sure this was like an okay move because it just attacks a pawn. But here wants him to play rook f4. I said if he plays this, I'll just move. And that it's fine, that this is stupid. But it's not. I mean, wait, hold on. Why wouldn't I just take? Why wouldn't I just take? Oh, that's rook f5. Okay, it wants him to play rook f4. Because that defends both pawns. This pawn doesn't need defended, though. This feels like a really weird move. Maybe in like 30 moves from now, it preps him doubling the rooks. I don't know. But yeah, wants him to play rook f4. No 1100 finds that. So he goes queen f3. That's pretty bad. Wanted him to do d4 or d3, but it did not want him on f3. But he does it anyway, and then I retreat the knight. So I was really wondering here, what should I do? I wanted to play this, but I thought that was terrible, and it is. And then I also saw this, and those were the only 2 moves. It also wanted me to play rook a to e8 to defend this. I didn't see that. I don't know why. Kind of sad. That's kind of one of the other issues at my level is I don't come up with all of the candidate moves. Because I think like once you probably get to like 1800, you kind of see all the candidate moves of relatively simple ideas. And this is a relatively simple idea. I'm under attack. I could do this, this, or this. But I never saw this. I should have seen it. But I retreat, and I think that was best move. No, it wasn't. It wanted me to move the rook. Okay. And then he brings the knight. That's the best move for him. And then it wants me to play rook a to e8, which I saw this pressure was good. I just forgot that I hung this. And so we go from 2.5 to basically even. I'm only a little bit better now. And he doesn't take it. So yeah, it definitely wants him to take on f7 here. Instead, he pushes, and I just get lost and like, oh no, I can't do this, so I'll double the rooks. And then now he finds f7. But I had one more chance to save it there, and I didn't see it for 2 moves. I saw it way earlier in the game that, these two are working together. And then I break it off. I have 2 moves to fix it, and I don't. So now we're completely equal. Only if he finds knight f3. He finds knight f3. And that makes sense. But I do get out of it, so that's interesting. Yeah, this is the only move. That's the only good move for me, is check. And then now it wants me to play rook e4. Or it takes e4. It wants me to play this, which I don't find. And I actually bet that this was the best move. Knight takes c4 is crazy. Why would I do that? He'll just take the rook. But yeah, I was really like betting that this was the best move. It's not, but it's not terrible either. Oh, it's actually pretty bad. No, it's pretty bad. That's bad. Yeah. Why though? So what's the line now? So he'll go rook e1, and then I'll move my queen over. He'll push, and I have to move. I don't know. It's not so obvious why this sucks. I guess because like this wins material and this doesn't, and so now he just has a better attack and he's up a pawn. Versus, if we were equal material. That's like 1200 pseudoscience, though. I don't know what I'm saying. Now it wants him to play b4 to kick my knight out because my knight is a little bit limited. Instead, he attacks my queen. This takes us back to equal, but only if I find queen e2. I was looking at these 2 moves. Wait, what? Hold on, I had another move. Oh, I could have done this too. I'm an idiot. And then I could also have taken on c4. Oh, I could have taken this. Yeah, again, candidate moves. I only saw these 2 as the options. I was like, oh, my queen's trapped besides these 2 moves. I can go here, I can go here. I can do literally every move that isn't on this axis. Except for this. But I only saw these 2. That's frustrating. Instead, I go here. Even though I could have won a pawn. Now he has to play rook d2. Said he takes with the queen. And now, again, we're close to equal. I mean, this is just like guess the elo. Like the analysis bar is just having a seizure. It's because we're both terrible. I think all this was pretty okay. He attacks my queen. I go a4 because that's the only move. Everything else is terrible. It loses the queen. And then he goes knight e5 here. Which is just good because it is just adding a ton of pressure. And then I find the only good move. Oh, no. There's a couple of good moves. It wants me to play a6. Offering a queen trade, which is absurd. It's just delaying my death. Or queen e8 is also very good. I find queen e8. So yeah, I mean, our last couple moves are pretty decent here. Can I go to the next move? What's happening? There we go. And then he goes d5. And then I made a mistake here. Let's look at this position. I want to see what I would have played here. My rook's under attack. I mean, I think this is like it. It wants me to play knight g5. Defending the rook like this. And then that puts pressure here and here. Yeah, okay, so this is such a easy move to spot in like a 3-minute game, but for whatever reason, I was not able to think. Maybe I was just overthinking. Here I kind of like made this move on accident, but he took that as like, oh, I'm attacking your queen. He didn't see that I just hung it. So he could have won a rook here. He didn't. Now we're equal. Actually, now I'm better because I just won a piece for free. Oh, and now it's over. So this threatens to go here and here, here, sorry, here, and then he would mate me. But I have a much faster attack. Rook e1 check. He has to play king h2, or he can block with the rook, which is just losing a rook. And then I have to play queen e5, which I find, and then he has to go to, he could do rook f4, blocking, which just gets him mated in 3, or he can go king h3, which gets him mated in 1 by going here, because, I mean, once he's here, it's just a wall. Instead, he does the only decent move, which is g3. Blocking it with the pawn. That's pretty clever. I mean, I know there's only 3 options, but still. Um, Now I have to find knight e4. I didn't find that. Instead, I play something that probably puts us in a drawn position. No, it's not terrible. But it does hurt the analysis. He takes, I take. Now it's mate in 9, which I did not find. This is interesting. So he was attacking my rook. So I saved my rook, and I'm getting ready to play this if he lets me, if he moves this, and then I can bring this guy. What should I have played here? Rook takes b2. Oh, okay. I don't get why that's mate in 10. I actually don't get why that's good at all. Do I not just get mated? Chess is beyond me. So here he has to play queen c5 in order to win. Take the knight. Really? Isn't it the same thing as before? Oh, it's not, because I can't do this. That's crazy. Yeah, so the only reason that this ended up working out is because he stopped defending this square. So now that's the only way to mate him is f1, which before he was guarding. So I go, f1, and he moves, and then I checkmate him. I feel stupid. The last 2 videos, I just play like an idiot, and my camera's going in and out of focus constantly. Has it been doing that the whole time? Should I have turned my light on? Maybe. Hopefully I get better at thinking. There we go. I can't hear myself though. Testing. Okay. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.